Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. His first effort off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
They get it to George. Down low. Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
KD with the rock. Fires the three, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To number 6, DeAndre Jordan. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Irving, he's got it for three. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Missed his first. That one goes.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
George. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kevin Durant, 2 of 4 now.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Irving into the front court. Leads 5. And throws it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
To Beverly. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. To Durant. Jordan. Durant. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
From long range, it was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Leonard to Beverly. For 3, never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Even to Zubats. Pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Leonard. Great dish to set it up. Leonard buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. 4-3. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Leonard. It's good for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Patrick Beverly able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Patrick Beverly, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. 1 quarter down. The Clippers are out in front. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Williams into the front court. Up 5. Leonard to Williams. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 4. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Beverly. Patrick Beverly. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Knocked loose. Paul George. To Beverly. Leonard. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
The follow won't go either. Nice pass to set things up.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Timeout called here by the Clippers, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Subbing in for
George to Leonard. Paul George, 4-2. Paul George. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Durant with the basketball up top. His team down 9. Beyond the arc for three. It's good. Defense has to pick things up. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Durant against George. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Kyrie with the rock. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
And stuffs it home.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Beverly into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Durant across the timeline. They find themselves down 10. Another chance to Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Beverly. Here's Leonard for 2. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Kevin Durant has it. Runner here won't go. George, well defended. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That'll do it for the first half. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly into the front court. The lead is 12. Paul George to Leonard. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To George. Beverly. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Five-second violation. Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Paul George. Goes to the left side. Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Big pick right there.
Irving to Jordan, down low. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
George knocks it down from mid-range.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Add 2 points to the board.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
George. Gets it in the left corner. It's PG for 2. Oh, knocks down a tough shot. That was smothering defense.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Irving to Durant. Short jumper won't go down. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from long range. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense. Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Trying to cash in, and he hits.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
He throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And scores.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
To George. Fires the 3, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Irving to Durant. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And too much contact.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the